Hello everybody, this is Dee and welcome back to my channel, Dee Plans and Budgets. Today is going to be the very last weekly cash stuffing on this channel. If you want to find out how I'm changing things up and watch me do this cash stuffing, then please stay tuned. Hello everybody, this is Dee and welcome back. Alrighty, I am going to try to do my very first total voiceover for a video, and I am leaving this cash stuffing playing in the background at high speed because who wants to listen to someone talk and just look at hands for 10 minutes? I'm going to be making some changes on my channel, and so I wanted to talk to you about those changes that are coming up. I'm going to warn you in advance, if I can't get the timing on this right, then I may go through after I do the voiceover and cut out some chunks of the cash stuffing going on in the background so that I can make the video the same length as the audio. All right, so let's talk about some of the challenges, some of the changes that are coming up on my channel. The first and the biggest changes are going to be in the area of my regular cash stuffings and my unstuffings. I am going to stop doing weekly cash stuffings. And I know this makes me very sad too, because I actually really love to do weekly cash stuffings. However, I also do a monthly budget, and I try to close everything out at the end of the month because, as you know, I track how much money is in each category in my accounts in the back using for my accounts in the bank using my prop money. I do not keep a detailed ledger with what's in each category. The prop money represents the money that's in the bank. I have just 3 accounts. I have an account with sinking funds, an account with long-term funds, and then I have my working cash. I have investment accounts, but those are separate. Anyhow, I need to make those balance every month at the end of the month. And I'm having a difficult time doing that because the weeks, with few exceptions, do not line up, meaning the weeks do not end on Sunday conveniently when I want to take the money out of my envelopes. So I need to empty those envelopes at the 31st of the month in order to make my regular budgeting not be so stressful and impossible for me to do every month. Therefore, I'm going to go ahead and start doing my regular cash stuffing with my sinking funds on the 1st and the 16th of every month. I won't empty them until the end of the month, but this will allow me to go ahead and empty those funds out before I close out everything for the month and make it easier for me to balance and make sure that my numbers are accurate, because I don't want to cheat myself. If I've transferred money to my sinking funds, say for something like travel, I want to make sure I'm spending every, penny of that on travel. Along with this change, I am not going to be doing the de-stuffing of my physical cash anymore on a weekly video. And again, this is because I'm not going to be doing the same type of stuffing and unstuffing, but also it's going to afford me the ability to be able to go into much more detail as to what I spend my money on in each week. And I think that's really valuable information. One of the most valuable things I think anyone gets from watching budgeters on these channels is learning from them and finding out what they do and how they make their budgets work. I'm getting ready, for instance, to order some furnace filters, and I'm thinking to myself, does anybody else spend $100 every 6 months on furnace filters, or do they just cheat and go a year? This is the type of information that can be revealed if I'm able to do detailed lists of what I spend each week. And I can't do this when I'm pulling money out of envelopes, because to do that requires that I lump everything into one category. So I will be spending the de-stuff time, instead of taking money out of envelopes, I will be spending that going through with you what I spent my money on in that given week. And I think that will actually end up being more useful for everyone to learn and ask questions and get involved in the back and the forth of a community like this. One good thing that's coming from all this is I probably won't have to buy any more prop money, because stuffing twice a week is going to require way less of that small cash, which means The stuff that I have should be okay, and I'll still do my consolidations, but I won't have to do them as often as I used to. I know people like to watch those, and I really like to do them. They're very fun. These changes are because I need to make sure that I am balancing making my budget still work for me while trying to make it educational for you. So I hope that you can still find some use in these changes that I am making. The other changes that I am making have to do with the amount of videos that I'm doing each week and the scheduling of that. Let me first start by saying that I absolutely, positively love to make content. I love to prepare to make content. I love to actually tape it. I love to talk with you guys like I'm doing right now. It absolutely fills my heart. It makes me feel like we're in the room together, and I love making content, and I have no intention to stop doing so. But I do need to maybe not necessarily make less content, but I need to be less strict about sticking to my schedule that I have set for myself. I try to do things on regular days and put content out on regular days. And this causes a lot of trouble when I'm like traveling. And then I have to, for instance, when I'm on cruise, I have to try to find time the week before the cruise to get all the content taped. But it just gets really involved. So I am going to make sure I'm far less stringent about putting things in a specific schedule. I have 6 savings challenges that I do as a total. I have 5 binders, and then I'm going to add casino game night because I'm super excited about that. So pretty much the week is going to look like Mondays are going to be a recap. Sometime on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, I will release 1 to 2 savings challenges because I have 6 of them. Some weeks are going to have 2 savings challenges. I will be posting my cash stuffings on the 1st and the 16th because, again, I think that content is extremely valuable to help people in seeing what other people do with their budgets and how they're spending that budgets. And I also just really like to do it, and I really like to talk with you guys why I do it and explain to you why I do what I do. And then in addition, I will continue to do my budget recaps for the month with you. Those will come out sometime between the 3rd and the 6th. And I will do my budget forecast with you. That would be my budget for the following month for the 20th to 25th. And as I travel more and more, I am going to start adding some content that has to do with my van and camping in terms of how I do that on a budget. When I pay for a site, when I don't pay for a site, the advantages of having a paid site, products and such that I use to make it affordable, the foods that I take to make it affordable. Do some really fun little van stuff because I am a retired person who loves to travel, and I know that many people, many regular people who watch my channel are either retired or getting ready to retire, and they are really interested in traveling as well. Therefore, they could really use content that talks about how to travel on a budget and different things that we can do. Okay, I'm just going to warn you, I'm almost out of things to say, and I have about 2 minutes left on this video. So if I skip some stuff and it just ends up ending all of a sudden, please be okay with that. Forgive me. Like I said, my first attempt at a total voiceover. Anyhow, so in conclusion, I would just like to say that I really appreciate everybody that's tuning in every day, or not every day, but tuning in to watch my videos. I really appreciate that you are giving a portion of your time to watch me. I get a lot of comments about things that I have said or done that have helped people either in their own budgeting journey or maybe inspire them to, try to find more time to travel. Any of those things. I get a lot of comments when I make things in a low-cost way and make things in a way that doesn't require you have a lot of crafting equipment. And so I will continue to do some of those as well because, as I said, I'm a long-time paper crafter and decorative planner, and I have a lot of skills that I can share with you in that category. With that being said, I am going to go ahead and close up this video. I am super excited about these changes coming. I think it's going to make my channel even more productive for the people to learn and grow with me. And at the same time, it's going to be a little bit less of a frustration for me trying to fit my channel into my personal budgeting, and then also less of a frustration trying to fit my channel into the amount of travel that I want to do, because travel is extremely important to me. I can see on the schedule that I can see on this video that I'm down to just one more category. So I want to take this moment to tell you all to please enjoy this wonderful week that we have coming up. And of course, as always, take a walk. I highly recommend it. Bye.